everybody, welcome back to TLC on the go, and it is me, Coach Mindy, and today I've got a little flow for you to follow, and it's perfect for those of us who kind of sit at our desks all day. So you've been working all day, and no doubt your back and your neck must be really sore and tight, right? So today's flow is going to focus on mobilizing our shoulders, our neck, and our upper back, right? So a whole lot of twists going on and stuff. You're really going to like it. Okay, so we're actually going to start out over here in child's pose. So set up your knees just a little bit wider than your hips, relax the feet, and then just settle back into child's pose. So allow some space for your rib cage to fit in the middle, and let's just take a few breaths. So I want you to inhale through your nose, and then just kind of sigh the breath out of your mouth, okay? So inhale when you breathe in as well. Think about filling up your belly with a breath. Let's take one more breath in child's pose. Okay, on your next inhale, come back up to your cow pose. Okay, so sink your belly down here and lift up your chin. Take a breath. And as you exhale, round up through the back. Press into the mat. So make sure as well that you're tucking your toes under so that you're relieving some pressure on the knees. Inhale again, chin up. Belly down, fill it up with a breath. Exhale, rounding the back. So you've got 3 more here. Again, inhale and exhale, rounding up. So whenever you're in your cat pose or cat stretch, make sure you still have your shoulders right over your wrists. So try not to lean back for now. So we're also loosening up the wrists. All right, so inhale here, lift one arm up, reaching forward, and then open up to the side. As you exhale, again, inhale forward, exhale side, inhale forward, exhale side. And again. 2 more, inhale and exhale. Back to the center. Other side, inhale, exhale, reach. Again, breathing in. So make sure that you have your arm nice and long. Open up your fingers, so create tension all straight down your arm, all the way to your fingertips, okay? No lazy fingers. 1 more inhale and exhale. Back to the center. We'll do 1 more set of that, right? So reaching forward, exhale to the side. So we're just warming up your shoulders, waking them up a little bit. Again, inhale, exhale. 2 more. Okay, and then switch 1 last time. Reach, inhale, exhale, and sweep to the side. So try to make sure that you're not bringing your shoulders up towards your ears as we go along. Try to stay nice and long across the shoulders. And then keep your chin tucked in slightly, but your eyes should be gazing forward to keep your neck neutral. All right, release. Back to the center. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your toes under. Remember, inhale here. As you exhale, go into downward facing dog. All right, so we've got a nice little walk the dog situation here. So just press 1 heel at a time. Okay, so inhale and exhale as you go. Don't worry if your heels don't touch the floor. Right now, that's okay. All right, 1 more inhale and exhale. Now slowly round up the back, come to the center as you breathe in. As you breathe out, you may drop your knees and then slowly settle your chest down onto the floor. All right, so take a breath here. Roll the shoulders back and exhale. On your next inhale, push off the floor just a tiny bit, lifting the chest off the ground, driving the shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale here, exhale, look to the right, and then left. Again, center, and then right and left again. And again, so make sure you're keeping your chest off the floor as you do this. Again, center, inhale, and release back down, exhale. We'll do that again 1 more time. Here we go, inhale, lifting the chest just slightly. So try to stay long in the neck, chin tucked in just a tiny bit, and then look to the side as you exhale. So you inhale in the center, exhale side. back to the middle, and exhale back down. All right, you're gonna tuck your toes under. You're gonna inhale and exhale back to down dog. Next time we go, we inhale, settle all the way down. As you exhale, inhale this time into an up dog. So this time we're gonna push straight off. And again, you're gonna inhale and exhale. This time twisting a tiny bit more. Woo. A little click in my back there. Nice. Okay, your back might click when you do this, and that's just a nice little release. Should be great. And again, inhale and exhale. One last time. Inhale, exhale, lower. We're gonna do that one more time. Ready? Inhale, lifting up, shoulders away from the ears. Look to the right, twist a tiny bit. So make sure you're still pushing into the floor with your hands. Let's do one more. Back to the center. Inhale and exhale. Slowly release. Okay, tuck your back feet under once again. Inhale, exhale. All right, you're gonna walk your feet over to the front of the mat into a forward fold position. So you rise up and breathe in. And exhale into a mountain pose. All right, so this time we're gonna go into a chair pose. So take a breath, arms come up, soften your shoulders down away from your ears, squeeze your knees together, and then just sit back. All right, so you're squeezing the knees in, you're settling your hips back into a chair pose. All right, so again, breathe in. As you breathe out, pull your elbows back into angel arms right here. And again, reaching up, inhale, and exhale, pull back. So you wanna really open up your fingers so you're creating tension in your arms. And again, inhale and exhale. One last time, inhale, exhale, slowly come back up into mountain pose. We'll do that one more time. Ready, inhale, settle back into chair pose, squeezing your knees together, sitting your butt back. Maybe just a tiny bit lower for this round. Exhaling here. Again, inhale and exhale. Let's do that again, inhale. Think about pulling your elbows back a little bit more till you feel that nice little pinch or squeeze in between your shoulder blades. So we're strengthening your back without us even knowing or noticing. Okay, one more time, inhale and exhale, open the chest. All right, breathe in and breathe out. Okay, on your next breath, arms come up, and then you want to lift one knee up. Okay, take a big step all the way back into a high lunge position. Now, if you're losing your balance, all right, step back in, adjust so that your feet are underneath your hips, or a little bit wider even, and then step straight back. Okay, reach your arms up. Okay, now settle down. Good, now lean back. Inhale and exhale, settle into your high lunge. So you're gonna feel a nice little stretch here, leaning back a little bit, a nice little stretch in the lower back as well. Okay, I'm gonna switch sides real quick because I want you to see what's going on, but you stay where you are. Okay, so here, bring your hands together, okay? Open up the chest. Now, as you exhale, hinge from the hip, just a slight, tiny lean. Okay, keeping your chest open. Okay, inhale and exhale here. Okay, now inhale as you exhale, twist to the side, find your knee with your elbow, and then just settle back down. And then look straight up. So try and think about kind of pushing your elbow into your knee so you can really twist away as much as you can. If this feels like a little too much, you may drop that back knee down. All right, so that'll let you intensify that twist a bit more without worrying about your balance or your stability. Let's take one more breath. And slowly release. Come back down. So hands on the floor. All right, slide that leg in. Take another breath, inhale. And exhale back into your mountain pose. Okay, other leg's gonna go back. Inhale, it goes up, And step all the way back into your high lunge once again. Inhale. Couple of breaths here. So remember, settle into the legs, drive the hip forward, open up the chest, and lean back as much as you can to intensify that stretch in the lower back. Now bring your hands together, elbows are out, chest is open, slight hinge, keeping your chest open, leaning into the leg, and let that breath go. Again, inhale. Now twist to the side, let your elbow find your knee. Again, pushing that elbow into the knee, go ahead and look up. And then settle the hip down. If you need to drop the knee on the ground, go ahead, go for it. And again, just let the breath flow. Try not to hold your breath. Try to find comfort in the stretch. Allow the breath to flow. One more breath. And touch down into low lunge. Inhale. Okay, drop the knee, exhale. Drop both knees down on the ground. Okay, in our tabletop position here. All right, so bring your hands a tiny bit closer together. Line them up with your knees, okay? Turn to the side, extend one leg out to the side. Reach all the way up in a side plank. Think about really driving that hip and reaching up. If you want to, you can go ahead and go into a full side plank. If you really want to, that's okay too. So push into that hip, reach up with your fingertips. Here is okay though, so you can stay here if you want. So make sure you've got that shoulder directly over your wrist. Hand open up nice and wide. One more breath. And slowly release. Now we're going to switch it over. Reaching up. Okay, so make sure you have your hand and your knee lined up. Okay, once again, if you want to go for a little bit more intensity, you can kind of push off. Drive the hip up, remove the knee from the ground, and stay in your side plank if you like. Okay, otherwise, you may drop the knee, focus on just kind of pushing the knee to the ground, pushing out that way with your feet or with your foot, and reaching up with your fingers. Let's take one more breath here. Okay, so feet back down. Back to our tabletop position. Okay, so go ahead and cross your feet and then sit back and find a seated position. Okay, so roll your shoulders back. Nice. So we're gonna go for another quick twist, a seated twist this time. So take your right leg, okay, foot goes over on the outside of the knee. You're gonna take your opposite arm up, open through the chest, wrap around the leg, other hand on the floor, and then just look behind you. And again, just breathe. Take 2 more breaths here. And slowly release. All right, switch it over, other side. Open up the chest, reach up with your opposite arm, wrap around, and then twist. Look back. So make sure you're looking behind you, okay? Look behind you so that you can relieve that neck of tension, nice and long through the neck there. One more breath. And slowly release. Okay, next up. So go ahead and extend your legs and really flex your feet. Okay, so you're gonna reach up and we're gonna go for a seated forward fold. Now if you can't reach for your feet, if they're too far away, don't worry about it. Put your hands on your shins or on your knees. Okay, we're not really going for the stretch in the back of the leg primarily. What I want you to actually stretch is this part, right? So the back of the neck and the upper back. And if it's really tight, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel that it is stretching more than it's stretching the back of your leg when we do this, okay? So go ahead and reach. Take your breath, and as you exhale, just gonna lean forward and then tuck the chin in. Okay, so as you tuck the chin in, you're gonna feel a stretch in the back of the neck. Going down to your upper back. All right, slide the shoulders away from your ears. Just inhale and exhale. So tuck your chin in towards your chest as much as you can to really feel that stretch. Allow that lengthening to happen in the back of your neck and in your T-spine. And just breathe. All right, take 2 more breaths here. And then slowly come up on that last exhale. All right, and then find your way all the way down onto your back. Okay, bend your knees. All right, bring your heels super close to your bum and then lift your hips up. And then kind of scoot your elbows in so you have the heels of your hands, or basically your palms, on your lower back. And then push your hips up as much as you can. Go ahead and extend one leg up. All right. Stay here for a couple of breaths and then you can switch to the other leg. If you want to, you can go straight into a shoulder stand. Right, so press the back of your head into the floor. Okay, you're gonna feel this in the back of your neck and your upper back and your shoulder ridge. Let's take 5 breaths here. You can stay with that one-legged option as well if you like. Okay, now slowly lower. Rolling back down. All right, next up, let's stretch the front part of your neck. Okay, so we're going to go into a fish pose. So go ahead and put your hands underneath your bum, one on top of the other. Okay, and then again, scoot your elbows close to the center. Okay, and then basically lift up through your elbows and then plant the top of your head onto the floor. Shoulders sliding away from your ears. It's a nice lengthening through the front of your neck. Take a few more breaths here. Okay, now to release. Roll to the side. Release one hand. Other side for your other hand. Okay, so here comes the best part, all right, Shavasana. Just gonna lie on your back, open up your feet a little bit, turn your palms up, and then close your eyes. And just breathe. Just take a few moments. So breathe in through the nose. Let your body fill with a breath. So send that breath all the way down past the belly, past the hips, through your legs, all the way down to your toes. And as you exhale, allow that breath to flow back up, taking away any heaviness that you may feel. Allow it to exit your body with a breath. Allow all the unnecessary thoughts to just slip away. Allow yourself just a few moments of nothing. Just your breath. Just your body. Allow yourself to just feel good. All right, so you can stay here for however long you like. All right, stay here the rest of the night if you wish. Otherwise, when you're ready, you can roll over to your side, slowly open your eyes. Roll over to your side first, ease your way back into consciousness. Coming back up to the middle, roll your shoulders back a couple times, and forward. All right, gather your energy back up, open up. As you inhale, exhale back to the center. Namaste. Well done, you guys. Hope you had a good one. Bye.